Hello everybody, Crazy Cordy here, and welcome to another speed build. So today I have for you a Victorian slash Gothic home that was supposed to be kind of tiny, but it didn't work out that way. But anyway, I actually used a photo for inspiration for this build. I'll put it on the screen right here just so you guys can see what I was looking at. But I used this for obviously it's just a picture of the front of the house. So I use this for reference with building. I tried to make it as close as possible, you know, and that you can do in The Sims. Obviously you can't do everything exactly the way it turns out, but I was really happy how the roof up here worked out very well. I actually wanted this to be like a spooky type house for the month of October. You know, I just wanted to build something kind of spooky because I haven't really done that before, and it didn't really end up coming out very spooky. It is kind of, I don't know what the word is, but it kind of gives off maybe some creepy vibes just because it is like a Gothic, you know, style house. And, you know, we don't really have like siding for the houses that are strictly black. So I tried to stick with like a grayish bluish kind of color, which I think it turned out pretty well. I actually really like how this house turned out. The outside is definitely much better than the inside. Because I really didn't know what to do with this floor plan because, you know, obviously for my reference, you know, I just had that picture of the front house. I didn't have, you know, any side angles or any floor plans or anything like that. So it was me just kind of trying to make it up as I went along. It probably would have turned out better if I had made it a little bit wider, like further back. And that was kind of where my problem lied with the floor plan, was that it wasn't very wide, I guess. You know, depth, I guess, not wide. Wide was the front, but anyway, I hope you guys like this. But yeah, we're still working on the outside here. I did it off camera, so I'm sorry, you'll only see it in the screenshots. The dormers on top, I changed those from those vampire ones just because I built this over 2 different days. The first day is when I did like the entire exterior minus the landscaping, and then later I did the inside. And when I came back to it the second day, I didn't think the dormers looked like they fit, you know, because well, first of all, they're black, so it doesn't really match the rest of the house, and then the fact that the windows are tinted blue, it looked so weird. So I actually ended up picking the ones that came with Strangerville. I think they look a lot better. They don't match exactly, but I think they look a lot better. And I really wish we had more swatch options on everything, but especially the dormers, because the vampires dormers, you know, they fit just perfectly with the reference photo that I had, but just the colors wouldn't line up, and so that was what just frustrated me. But yeah, we're still working on the outside here. That is why it looks so good and the rest looks so bad, because I spent so much time on the exterior. And yeah, that's about it. We should be going inside very soon. I was just adding the finishing touches on the porch, which I think was supposed to be a little bigger, but oh well. I had such an issue with these stairs. I really wanted to put them in the back there, but because the bottom floor is that medium wall height, the stairs take up so much space. I was so frustrated. I really wanted to just kind of tuck them in the back there. Didn't work. So obviously put them in a different spot. This ended up not being too bad, but it definitely broke up the living room area kind of weird, and I had a lot of time figuring out this floor plan upstairs because the stairs kind of ended up being in the middle of the, you know, of the entire upstairs, and so it kind of made the rooms weird shapes. And then I was having issues with, you know, the roof clipping inside, so I had to change the roof. So the roof isn't really the, you know, the shape that I wanted, but it ended up working out, so it's all just fine. I did cut out a lot there because I spent like 20 minutes on that roof. But yeah, so I decided to tuck the kitchen in that little space to the left of the stairs, and I actually did a very strange layout that I've never really done. Sadly, there's not really a spot for like a formal dining room or dining table, but we'll get there in a second. I'm just going through the bathrooms really quick. I did cut out a lot of that because the bathrooms have all the same stuff. Kind of boring, but yeah. They're also exactly colored the same, like they have the same flooring and same wallpaper and everything. So here we are, finally in the kitchen. I had the stove just here in the middle. I was gonna originally do like the dining table, I think, by those windows, but obviously we don't really have that much room, so I couldn't do that. But this is the interesting layout I'm talking about. I don't normally do the wraparound on the outside of the walls for the counters and cabinets and stuff, but I did it in here and I thought it turned out pretty well. It uses the small space pretty well, I think. I was, gonna originally tuck the refrigerator in that little nook, but decided against it. So we just have a trash can there now, but I think that works out just fine. And you'll see in a minute, I did put this little 2-seater table there. This house is only 2 bedrooms, so you at most can only have like 3 Sims in here, with how it is currently upstairs, and there is an attic space. Because I couldn't fit the stairs in how I wanted, it ended up having to be an attic space with a ladder up there. So you have to go through the parents' room, or at least the double bedroom, or the room with the double bed. Whether it's a parent's bedroom or not, you have to go through that bedroom to get to that ladder. So I don't know what you want to put up there, but I mean, there's a pretty decent amount of space. It could be a bedroom or 2, or maybe a bathroom, I don't know. But anyway, you'll see here, I do end up having the living room like this wasn't actually that bad. But I ended up moving everything because I realized I had a fireplace that I forgot about. I had a chimney I forgot about. I wanted to put a fireplace in there. So I ended up having to move everything. And then everything just got weird from there. But as you can see there, I did add the kitchen islands there with some bar stools for more seating. I tried to put a dining table there and it just didn't look great. It just too close to the door. I mean, it's still too close to the door, but I think the islands look better than the table did. So, you know, if you don't like it, you can move it. That was just what I figured out to work. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I figured out that worked. But I'm not sure if it's on camera or not, but I do. Yeah, so here I extend the wall and it's just super weird, but whatever, just go with it. I do add a bookcase. Yeah, I do a camera right there. That bookcase, when I play tested it, it ended up being in the way for the sim to get around there. So I did change it to I used just like a regular shelf. I sized it down so it fit in there. And then I used, I think the tiny living, like bookends on it. So it still has the bookcase and then your sims can get through there. So I did play test this, so don't worry. I was also a little worried about where the ladder is located. It's like I blocked it off in a 1x1 just little room. I did play test that and your sims can get there and climb up and everything. So everything works out like it's supposed to. It just looks a little strange. And I kind of did a mix match of, you know, things being updated and not, you know, so like the flooring kind of looks old. The bathrooms definitely look kind of old, maybe a little bit. New appliances like the showers are decent. But the sink and the toilets are kind of crappy. And then obviously the kitchen looks like it's possibly been renovated. You know, so I don't really know what kind of storyline I have going for this house. I was just trying to do something a little spooky. I don't know if I did that exactly right, but whatever. But anyway, screen caps are coming up very shortly. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This lot is down, or it's available in the gallery under my username crazycordy or the hashtag crazycordy. So if you want to download it, you can go ahead and do it there. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody.